What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP, Rabbit Entertainment is the movement, back with another video for y'all. About to jump into this King of the Dot Massacre 3 predictions. So let's jump into this. Chilla Jones versus Ilmac. Bar for bar, this is a ridiculous matchup. Ilmac, certified vet in the game, and King of the Dots Hall of Fame. Anybody that sleeps on Ilmac's pen is gonna be in for a long night. Chilla Jones, we argue him amongst the top pens. Neither one of these guys ever really gets spotlighted for things like aggression, performance. It's really their schemes, their punches, their bars. I'm gonna give an edge to Chilla Jones in this matchup. This really is a 2-1 either way battle, but the reason why I'm gonna edge Chilla is also because I've watched him evolve over the years. He's always had them crazy schemes and punches that you really only catch on footage, but he's gotten better and better on making them shits room catchy. That makes him real dangerous considering his pen is already at the top. Chilla Jones 2-1. If Ilmac took this though, I wouldn't be surprised. Shotgun Suge versus Shotti P. If anybody's been watching Shotgun Suge lately, you could damn near give him a new title of Mr. Styles Make Fights.
I'm in the same streets, but I'm a Black Panther, gas slammer, I cut this feet and tap dancer, tap scammer, I do construction work on ass with a jackhammer.
Shotti P, I like his shit. He's comfortable up there, he's got bars, but Suge brings all those other elements. And let's be honest, man, bars ain't everything in battle rap. It's evolved into an all-out art. The crowd control, the aggression, the performance, the creativity. You know the long list of shit that some of the best battlers in the game carry. Look at Hollow, for example. The motherfucker just, he covers every base. Suge, to me, covers more bases than Shotti P. Is Shotti P gonna get up there and drop some shit on Suge? I'm sure he will. But I got Suge 2-1. I'm pretty sure that aggression, the performance, his bars are very, very strong these days. They solid. He will drop some haymakers on you. Suge's gonna take this 2-1. Sharon versus Averb. You gotta factor in outside shit when you're doing predictions. You can't just say, yo, who's a better rapper? You know, Charlie Clips is better than a lot of people that he lost to. That's why you gotta pay attention to the intangibles. Verb, he's talking about retirement. Whether he sticks to that or not, who knows? Similar to Arsenal. Now, I feel like when you take somebody like that at that level, that might be moving away from battle rap, and you put them on some of these bigger platforms during the end of their run, you might get something crazy. Now you gotta give Sharon credit for his consistency. Is he gonna come unprepared? No, I don't see that happening. If I had to guess, I would assume that the round limits is probably a little bit shorter, which is gonna actually benefit Averb. Verb has been pretty solid on King of the Dot. The thing about Sharon though, he's got those rebuttals and he could rap. His image also puts him in a position where if he drops like the right joke or the right haymaker, it's like Eminem. Everybody looks at him like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. And then when he steps on stage and goes off, everybody's like, the impact is times 10. Sharon is definitely gonna get around on Verb. Will he take the battle? I'm gonna edge Sharon 2-1. Not because I think he's a better overall battle rapper than Verb. I just want to see the old Verb once or twice before I say, yeah, he's definitely going to off somebody as consistent as Sharon. factz versus Big K. This is a big matchup right there. Believe me when I say, battles like this don't just happen like, yo, you want to battle Big K? Hey, what you think about battling Pat? No, this shit has been lingering for a second. It could be a classic battle. What could stop it from being a classic though, if I had to be honest, it would be factz, only because he's had his up and down moments over like the last year or so. Whereas Big K, don't tell me nothing about no old shit. Big K has moved himself into a position where you gotta tag him with that word called consistency. He's showing up A-game every fucking time. Big K is gonna do his part. But one thing about Pat that I believe Pat is arguably the best person in King of the Dot when it comes to angles. The angles that he took for Disaster, the angles that he took for Hollow the Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man really crafts angles. Does he have something that he's gonna play on for Big K? This also could be the funniest battle of the night. At the end of the day, I think Big K is a better rapper. factz better with the angles. Is there an angle out there that factz could really just make us take all the energy out the room and look at Big K a certain way? I don't think so. I don't really think so. So He may not have his strongest card in a battle like this on Big K, but I'm not saying that I know fucking Big K's life. Maybe Pat Stay is writing some shit right now that none of us would ever predict. So, close battle. 2-1 edge. Big K. daylyt versus Mickey factz. Interesting battle. Remember I said earlier, you gotta pay attention to somebody intangible. So let's look at Mickey factz. When was the last time you saw him? Last time I saw him was versus Danger Zone for a 1-rounder on Guerrilla Warfare. Watching Mickey's performance versus Danger Zone and thinking to myself, this motherfucker looks like he never left. His confidence, his energy, his performance, the balls, everything was there, what you expect from somebody that does this shit naturally. On daylyt's side, one of the best battle rappers out there when he wants to really come with some shit, when he really prepares, and when he really got his targets on somebody. And this is a battle that I believe they both respect. You know, they cool with each other. Just because motherfuckers is friends doesn't mean that you're not gonna get a crazy battle. Look at daylyt versus Oops. You know, I ain't with all of that. Everything gotta be a grudge match just to be a classic. Nah, not at all. So the fact that they both want this battle and they both respect each other means that this is going to be a great turnout. This could be one of the best battles of the night. Now as for daylyt, I'm sure a lot of people saying, which one are we gonna get? What version of Day? For me, we might be seeing it and not even catching it. Let me break that down. Earlier part of his career, you could almost expect an antic every battle. After that, he made sure he gave us enough battles to say, yo, this is one of the best niggas out there when he wants to do it. Think about performances like with Chilla Jones and Oops and some of the shit that he had with Man-Child and even his 1-rounder with Quest McCody. Ridiculous. But is the latest evolution of daylyt more so about just general bars, just pure rapping?
It was Quill before they were selling pins. But that's none of your BIC. The ballpoint to the Incas where they let them in. Facts, we done put in more work than gelatin. These fellas can lack the black nose with they melanin. Sailboat selling skin on a skeleton from the skeleton. Prior to evidence, we just sheep bread for the deep web who scared to set fire to president.
I'm not seeing too much material, too many rounds. That looks like he's sitting down and giving somebody 3 personally crafted rounds. And I think Mickey is coming to have something that he could exit the game with. So daylyt is gonna show up, you know, with the conscious rap and talking about our people this and our people that, you know, the type of shit that he could just rap to the crowd instead of rap to Mickey factz. He's gonna lose his battle. I don't think that you need personals to win, but I just think that Mickey shit is gonna be so well crafted personally for daylyt, and I think that he's so solid of a battle rapper that it would beat general bars coming from daylyt. I'm giving this 2-1 to Mickey. Charlie Clips versus Thesaurus. People be back and forth with Charlie Clips. Y'all had this motherfucker in the gutter all last year and maybe even a little piece before that, talking about he don't got 3rd rounds, he don't show up, or he does his freestyle. I'm just gonna go based on the fact that if you pay attention, you see that Charlie Clips always shows up for his King of the Dot battles. Is he an overall better battle rapper than Thesaurus? I would say yes. Thesaurus is gonna go down as a legend. You gotta respect that man. But I think that overall, Charlie Clips is a better battle rapper. And because he always shows up on that league, I got Charlie Clips 2-1. DNA versus jimz. It's a lot of pieces to the puzzle when you're trying to have a prediction for an interesting matchup like this. They say styles make fights though. Bar for bar, who's better? DNA. Plus he brings the freestyles and the rebuttals. He's the more experienced of the two. Don't ever sleep on the fact that he has a big following at King of the Dot either. He got like 100 battles over there. Jimz. Jimz has things that DNA does not though. He has a little bit more it factor than him. For example, is Loso a better rapper than Jimz? Yes he is. But even in that first round, for example, Loso lost to Jimz's t-shirt in 1 round, you know, 10 seconds in.
But are we about to talk about Jesus? Hell yeah!
Little things like that, Jimz could pull off that other battlers can't, especially if their strong point is their bars. Don't ever sleep on Jim's bars though. I mean, he's even practicing certain shit. Look at his interview with Averb after they battled.
He's a flow rapper, and that's why I tried something new in my round 2 and it hit. When I was talking all that Lux the smoking ace. That whole shit was new for me.
He will drop some haymakers and crazy setups and schemes on you though, so you can never sleep on Jimz ball for ball. It's that it factor with the solid bars that'll take him over the top if you don't come with your A+ game. But here's the thing with DNA, he has a reputation for knocking people off that's on their come up. Knocking them right the fuck off their pedestal and sending them right back to the ground floor. He really hurt Ill Will at the time, let's keep it 100. Prez Mafia sent him back to first base. Jimz is like the perfect person that I think DNA would want to do that to. But I think Jimz would probably come with the angles. Jimz is gonna write his heart out for a battle like this and just over prepare. If DNA doesn't have just as strong angles and he's coming basically to outball Jimz, which might be what I would expect, Jimz is gonna take this 2-1 and surprise y'all. Last up, the King of Disrespect versus Iron Solomon. This could be Arsenal's last battle on King of the Dot. That should mean that he's gonna show up with his A game. As far as Iron Solomon, we ain't gonna worry about his A game. I mean, look at his last few battles. B Magic, crazy performance, disaster, top 5 battles of the year. When does Iron Solomon show up unprepared? So on one side, you got Iron Solomon. I think he's a little bit more creative. Bar for bar, he's crazy too. On this side, of course, Arsenal's strong as shit with the bars, but you got that disrespect factor, that entertainment value. And I can see Arsenal showing up and trying to disrespect the fuck out of Iron Solomon. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's throwing his hat around and all types of next shit like he did the Shotti horror. Who wins this battle? Does the creative edge versus the performance and disrespect and the solid bars cancel each other out? Maybe. This might come down to the round length. I know a lot, you don't hear a lot of that type of shit in predictions, but like I said, I'll try to bring in the intangibles. Shorter rounds, 2-minute rounds and less. I got Arsenal winning this battle, 2-1. Why? Because I think Iron Solomon is a little bit more about angles and drawing shit out with creativity. Arsenal is way more to the point, disrespect, ball, chop your head off fast as possible. If this is a longer battle though, 3-minute rounds or plus, Iron Solomon is gonna edge it. So I would like to give y'all my official, who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. 2-1 either way, based on how long the rounds is. Alright, so that's my predictions for King of the Dot Massacre. Definitely shout out to them with this crazy card. Can't wait to see this shit unfold. Make sure y'all check back next week as well. I'm gonna have the UW, Alpha, and Omega predictions up for y'all, and we're probably gonna drop another battle. Speaking of our next battle release, keep dropping your comments, hit me on Twitter. Appreciate everybody's feedback on Twitter as far as which one y'all want to see next, but I want to hear more from y'all. It seems like Suede versus Heavy Half is in the lead right now, but we also got that QP versus 40 Bars. We got that J Murray versus Floss the Boss. Drop some comments here, keep hitting me on my Twitter, let me know what y'all want next, and we got y'all. And as far as the next RBE card is all locked and sealed, we actually pushing the envelope and might even add an extra battle to it. Alright, it's your boy, I'm out of here.
My flow hard, knock you out your sneakers. No charge, I could not be cheaper. Though I'm a star, I am not a diva. I'm going far, I am not a cheater. I play the game right, I don't ask for much, spell my name right. Think you brave till your name's on the gravesite. My 16s get a stage life. Bone crusher, I ain't never scared. I'm strapped up like Metal Gear. Another man I will never fear. I work hard, blood, sweat, and tears. It ain't fair, please. I beat up the beat and make the snare bleed. No sudden moves, don't you dare breathe. ARP, I'm a rare breed. Shout out to Shotta too.